everybody, welcome to Animaybe, brought to you by the Tuesday Club. This week is sponsored by our lovely sponsor, Ray. Ray, he's a guy.
The best. The best.
The one, the only.
The best.
That's correct.
The best.
Ray, how are you doing today?
I'm doing alright.
I feel like we don't ask you that enough.
No, you don't. Because you don't care.
All right, let's pull that first hat.
Ray, what anime are you watching lately?
None.
Well, why the fuck are you even here?
That's what I keep asking myself every single time I show up. Hello.
For some reason, I'm still watching New Game. I don't know why.
I'm still trying to figure out who put New Game in there.
It wasn't me.
That turtle, though, from JoJo.
What about him?
That episode's pretty good.
Oh, are you actually?
Eric, what you got over there, huh?
I got two cards here, and I can tell you with literal certainty that one of these is a Ray. Would you like the Ray first, or would you like the other one?
No, you gotta do the other one first. Let the Ray simmer for a moment. Let DJ, let him build his anger.
No.
I'm simmering right now.
DJ's gonna be of two distinct minds when this starts.
Okay.
All right, so the first card is magic or supernatural.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh, coupled with one of mine. Oh no.
DJ. Now I'd like you to combine that with competitive eating.
Oh yes.
And who says you can't come home? DJ, have you pulled any hat 2 cards for us? Should I kill some time with Ray?
Yes, please.
So Ray, what was your favorite part about what happened in JoJo? Without spoiling anything.
Oh man, that is the spoil. Like it's like that's all I can say is like the turtle.
Yeah, he speaks now.
Yeah, he speaks now,
What?
and like he's really articulate.
Yeah, he's pretty well
Did he
spoken.
talk in the manga?
No, it was a manga.
Oh.
Don't look at me like I'm retarded.
Did the turtle have speech bubbles?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Like Soul
Okay,
Swap
we
is
literally-
pretty cool.
We literally can't do this one because it says a sequel to another series
That's easy.
We can make this a sequel to another series.
that we've done.
Just make it a sequel to Beautiful Buffet Brawlers.
I don't remember Beautiful Buffet Brawlers a lot.
That's the magical girl one. With the food.
Well, that kind of plays into this one where characters have a naming convention
Okay.
and we have an underpowered protagonist, which I think that we did in that one too. Or were they overpowered?
I don't think we said one way or the other whether or not Hot Dog Girl was underpowered or overpowered. But I mean, like, her power was hot dogs.
Yeah, that was her MacGuffin.
Yeah.
She had to eat hot dogs in order to transform.
Ray, you look profoundly confused.
It was magical girls, but with like competitive eating.
I'm okay with that.
Do you want to do that sequel, or do we want to do a sequel to a different show?
I wish I remembered it more. I mean, what was it? They were collecting the 7 secret sauces.
Okay, do you want to do that one before I re-summarize the plot of that show?
Fuck it. Let's do it.
Okay, so Beautiful Buffet Brawlers was about some girls who met a tiny magical buffalo with wings who wanted them to help locate the secret sauce of chaos, which they could use to transform into dummy thick magical girls
Oh, it's because
to
Stefan was here.
fight General Sanders and his Tofurky Death Knights.
Tofurky.
We're really good at this.
I mean, like, I'm pretty good at remembering them. The ones we did.
So did they defeat?
Not in the first season.
So this is a carryover.
Well, this is a continuation of the
Okay.
story.
Well, then that covers the magical supernatural part already.
Well, do we have a new
And the
main
competitive-
protagonist now?
Yeah, this is like their kids.
Do you want, like, Boruto? Like, the next
no,
generation?
I want their next
Are-
generation.
We're
yeah.
doing Bort. Are we gonna Bort this
We
one?
gotta do Magical Bort?
We're doing Magical Bort.
Okay, so
Legend of a eating girl.
real quick, let's try to combine two characters from Beautiful Buffet Brawlers. One of them has to be Hot Dog Girl.
Yeah, absolutely.
With her power to consume a chili dog sexually and gain the power of a chili dog. To use
Did
in
you say consumed sexually?
There was
we had to do not subtle innuendo in it.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So like their
Their
Sailor
magical
Moon transformation was like chili was like dripping off, and then they would like cover them, and then they would reveal like their magical girl outfit underneath.
It was very tastefully done, and not just because of the sauce.
I'd hug you, but you're all the way over on the other side of the room.
Yeah, it's also quite warm. Don't touch me.
All right.
it's so hot.
I don't mean that to be mean, but like it's very warm in here, and that won't improve it.
No.
So her child probably, or adopted child, if we want to make them like Japanese idol purity things, we could go either way with it.
Okay.
I say the new protagonist should be corn dogs.
I'm okay with that.
Because immediately it's a generational thing.
Yeah. I say that she's carrying on the family tradition.
She's carrying on the family tradition of fighting tofu-based monsters using giant clubs made out of corn dogs. Because a corn dog turns into a
all
club.
their weapons were like based off of their food.
So these are anthropomorphized.
No.
No. These are
they're
magical
people.
girls
They're-
that eat food to turn into Sailor Moon.
So,
okay, I get it.
so
I get it now. I get it. I get
Ray,
it.
picture a girl dressed like they were going to cook something, but then they had like hot dog gloves for arms and they punched the shit out of Jelly
They had
Jiggler
hot
from
dog
Bobo.
buns for
so
like
like-
boxing gloves.
And they beat
By
up
the power of corn dog. They
Right.
like.
What were
They
the
like-
other ones we came up with?
the other ones we had were the guy one. He ate a bagel, and he had a toaster gun, and there was a girl with a
Sounds crazy when
chocolate
you say it like
with a
that.
chocolate covered banana, and it turned into a giant banana boomerang or nunchucks.
Yeah, I remember I said nunchucks for bananas for some reason.
And then, so this is, but this took place kind of in the real world.
No,
No. This is like Neo Tokyo XX.
Okay, no. Not real, but it was the real world. Like
like they weren't like
it wasn't a dream.
it
world.
wasn't in a veil type. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
It wasn't in like
There's a reason I'm asking
Yeah.
this.
it's
Okay.
not like Sailor Moon where no one knows the secret war is happening.
right.
yeah.
No,
Everyone knows there's Tofurky Death Knights.
but- okay, that's what I'm saying. What if the world was bigger and then it ended up like there was a competitive eating underground, a la like Spirited Away, but instead of a spa house, it's a competitive eating house.
So like a fight club
Correct.
for magical food
And if
girls.
there's a whole food tournament, and there's other food groups that come in,
Yeah.
and like we could call it the food pyramid.
I'm gonna stop you right there.
I kind of like it.
General Sanders now was a representative of a larger evil organization, which were the food pyramid,
I like it.
a sort of Illuminati with food
we were
stamps.
really creative.
Yeah, it's a shame we didn't use any of that in the.
the previous episode.
Damn shame that.
It was the temperature was much more mild the day we recorded the first season of this.
Yeah. I say it's starting to drop now. We're getting a nice cool breeze. You might
Yeah.
want to open your window behind
Yeah,
you.
Ray's getting some nice just backdraft from your pits right now.
Yeah, dude.
Oh yeah.
I'm stuck behind a leather
Hashtag
like
blessed.
ottoman and like yeah.
Eric, you might want to open your window.
Oh, it won't do any good.
Sick.
Got it.
And now we have that truly awful wind sound in the recording.
Oh well, last week we had someone like doing like sawing something outside.
Oh no.
So they're trying to fight the food pyramid.
The food pyramid, right? But no, but what I was suggesting, you said it like it was an all-encompassing group. I thought the food pyramid was like different groups that have come together type deal, right?
Sure,
Oh, yeah,
like
like
each different section of the food pyramid is a faction of villains, but
Right.
the super villain organization is the food pyramid. So
Okay.
what we've learned is
all
that
right, I get it,
at
yeah,
the
yeah.
end of the first season, they did not collect all the sauces of chaos.
No.
Yeah.
So they have to discover a new sauce of chaos in this season, which prompts the creation of the Corn Dog Crusader, a new beautiful buffet brawler.
A new generation.
Yeah.
The new generation, yeah.
So do we want to jump to the rest of the team now, or do we want to start
No, we
establishing?
gotta do
yeah,
the rest of the team.
Yeah, we gotta do.
Okay,
we gotta
Ray,
know who
your
else.
sexiest food, please.
Tiramisu.
All right, Ray.
Is that pretty on the nose?
I'm
Is
not-
that too on the nose?
I don't-
Ray, turn that into a weapon.
I don't even care for him to turn it into a weapon yet. Ray, please explain to me how you can sexually enjoy tiramisu with your mouth. Do you see the problem?
Oh, the wind? Yeah.
No. About the tiramisu.
Oh, about the tiramisu?
I was just waiting to see if I could feel it raining.
You
yet.
can lick anything. You can lick anything. That's gonna be my excuse. You can lick anything.
I'm just so glad that we were quiet for that sound clip.
Oh, that's getting repeated and slowed down.
I'll cut that out for that other video I was talking about
All
baking.
right, cool.
We didn't do enough. Like, we did a whole lot of phallic food powers.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
in
we did.
season 1.
Yeah.
The only one that wasn't was the bagel.
I was gonna say, and then
We
you
should
follow-
focus more on non-phallic food this time.
I
Okay,
agree.
so like
The more
taco.
yonic, the better. Never get a chance to use that word
Say.
in a sentence without it being creepy.
Say you most likely never will.
I guess I could talk about season 2 of FLCL. Go back and rewatch it. It's there.
Oh yeah.
So, like, I'm
Sexy
not
foods.
opposed to tiramisu.
I-
I don't in my
It's the
head.
first thing that popped
In my head, I just don't see it. Like, I can't see how that's going to be, 1, cool, and 2, attractive to look at. Because anime is all about being aesthetically pleasing.
Okay.
Not French fries.
No.
Again, let's try to, like...
I mean, aesthetically pleasing, and then you just like corn dog.
Well,
Like,
I'm just saying like how they turn them into weapons. Cause then they...
I don't... Let's worry about the weapons after we worry about picking the sexy food.
That's a weird sentence.
We have to keep some of the things from the sequel, and I think it's hard to not...
From the source material.
There's a talking buffalo, and the food's got to be sexy.
so okay, so here, give me a rundown of the foods, all of them again, from the top, real quickly, from the first
Chili dogs.
chili dog,
We definitely were doing chocolate covered banana
chocolate covered banana.
and bagel.
And I think there was also maybe some condensed milk as well.
Well, I talked you out of condensed milk and said we're going to do chocolate instead because it's less.
Oh, yeah.
So chocolate milk.
No. Instead of condensed milk on the banana, it was chocolate.
Okay.
Chocolate sauce.
And then bagel. Those were the 3 that we
Okay.
didn't cut out.
So
Phew.
I mean, hey guys, we
So
got
bear with
when
me.
it gets too sexy, we got to cut some of it.
bear with me, and this may be a bad idea, but bear with me.
I'm
The team,
Rawr.
take all the rope you need.
the team, we should all be the new team, I should say. Should
Hang
be
yourself
all,
and all of us.
Okay, that's cool. Should be all foods
Mm-hmm.
that you can fondue, so that their superpower at the end is like a fondue creation of sorts.
Like they get like a cheesed super form.
Correct. Not necessarily cheese.
Like
just
a
something
melted
you can,
down super form.
You could do melted chocolate too.
Like in Witchblade when she gets the second form.
I don't remember what happens when does her second form have less clothing?
It's fondue.
It's fondue.
Oh, that doesn't mean anything.
Welcome to Witchblade. Top cow indeed.
No, but like because I always assume fondue. One of them can be just straight up whipped cream. Obviously, if you're doing you said sexy foods, I'm rolling with sexy foods. I'm just doing foods that you
And then they have a cannon.
exactly.
I mean, like, I'm not opposed to it. I just feel like a cannon's too easy.
Well, I mean,
Like whipped cream on board, sure, why not?
It
There
shoots
should be some fruit in there. That should be like dessert
Strawberries.
fruit.
you gotta have, you got cherries, man. You got cherries.
Cherries and whipped cream, just real creepy. What if it was 2 people? Because you got your cherries, you got double cherries. Am I right? Like 2 on the one
Yeah.
stem, so they'd be twins, same power.
Oh God.
They don't have
It's
to
working.
do. They don't have to do gross stuff to each other. They just both have to get blasted with the whipped cream.
God, I hate this.
Yeah,
I'm
well,
profoundly uncomfortable.
who was the one who drew the sequel card? You didn't have a good reason to throw it back because we could do a sequel with it.
I was the one that said we can't do this, so I'm gonna throw it back. And you said no, we can do it.
We're already way down this rabbit hole.
Yeah, we're already way
continue
past-
this.
No, we're not going back.
So-
There's no turning this train around.
But here's the thing. You already have corn dogs as part of this group, and then you just added cherries and whipped cream.
Cherries whipped cream is as one transformation, but two of them, like the DS in Nep Nep. Did anyone register what I was talking about? You knew, right?
I knew.
Shame on you.
I agree. I'm mad that I know what you're talking about.
Anyway, you were saying.
I honestly don't know what I was saying.
Okay.
No, I was wondering if they're on the same team.
How do they get
against-
blasted with whipped cream?
It's part of the transformation sequence.
Oh, it's just part of this. The whipped cream comes from nowhere.
The whipped cream comes from the cosmos. The camera provides the whipped cream.
But they do it by eating a conjoined set of cherries.
Yeah.
But like,
I agree with your face.
They have to get
but
really
like,
close.
It's too good to not do.
Okay, so like in the transformation sequences, their faces get really close,
It's
and
like-
as they're about to,
Like they're gonna kiss.
Then
Yep.
Like
exactly.
it's like they're gonna kiss, but then they eat the cherries off
Yeah.
the stems, and then they get hit with space whipped cream, and then they explode out of it in magical girl clothes.
Okay.
Now tell me that's not a cool idea. Now that I said it,
It's not cool. None of this is cool.
it's cool whip. It's cool.
Yeah, this isn't-
fuck you that you laid that trap for me.
Ha! Behold,
Got him.
you'll never be strong enough to defeat me.
I fell for your magic jar.
Ha ha!
All right.
All right, we need one more.
At least one more.
Because
Those
we
are-
haven't
I
said
thought that
twins.
was. Did you have
We got our
twins?
Wonder Twins.
You got the twins. You got corn dog.
I know. We need some at
And
least
then
a
you
third
got the
power.
son of Colonel Sanders, who has gone over to the good side.
Oh, but they fight using junk food powers.
Correct. And they call him.
But what's the junk food?
Coleslaw.
What?
That's just filthy. That's just the whipped cream a second time,
Yeah, you're
but
right.
chunkier and with bits.
Yes.
and more paprika. What do you get at KFC?
What are you legitimately going with like the son of Colonel Sanders?
Like he could do that.
We can make it work.
He could the character. It doesn't have to be he. They could go to town on like a whole chicken, and just like in the most sexual way possible, like just pick it up by the legs. And then I don't have
Wait,
to.
are you saying that they put an entire chicken into their mouth and then pull out an entire chicken skeleton?
No.
Yeah,
like,
they tied into a little bow with their tongues.
like,
They tied the bones into a bow.
God, this is gonna be.
Oh,
Go on.
So like, you take the chicken, like an entire cooked chicken,
God.
and you grab it by the legs and you pick it.
You just Joey from Friends it.
Yeah, but like
Monica?
more seductively.
Joey did it first.
Like
No,
just
but Monica did it better.
just get in nice and slow with that chicken, like the bagel in season 1. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
But a chicken, and then they can have a skeleton armor of chicken bones.
But this is the son of
So-
Colonel Sanders.
Yeah. The son
Or
turns
the
into a
dog.
magical girl.
Or the daughter. Doesn't have to be the son. Could be a daughter. But yeah, you're right.
So where do we get the competitive eating again?
That's
Well-
what I said. They're in the underground.
We'll get to
It's
that.
like Beer Fest.
I didn't see Beer Fest.
So like he would pick the chicken up by the legs and really just get in there like it was a bagel.
Oh God! So he just eats that chicken
Yep.
out.
I mean, he could grab it by the wings too if you want to make it a little more romance, a little less sexual assault. really kiss that gizzard hole with his face mouth. Do we want it to be the son or the daughter of General Sanders? What's funnier?
Well, it was magical.
Son?
You said this off mic because we had to cut out some stuff. But he has like drumstick twin tails.
Right, like I said, that would make more sense if it was his daughter, but it could be a boy with drumstick twin tails.
Oh yeah.
We could do that.
I'm okay with that.
Hey, is that our team? We have the fruit and whipped cream twins. We've got corn dog, successor to the chili throne, and we've got
You just keep on making it more and more extravagant.
the
corn dog crusader.
and we've got the chicken usurper, who's come to undo the wrongs of General Sanders. Now, it's got to be competitive eating, so I guess they're going up against teams of other magical children. Mm-hmm. And basically, the fighting has to, like, they just have to chow down on as much of their transforming food as they can. And then that's how they'll be stronger during the fights in the underground fight club rings. Mm-hmm. Does that make sense to you guys?
Okay. So the amount of their food that they can eat will increase their power?
Well, doesn't that just make sense?
I guess, yeah. But so I just thought the way it worked was like as soon as you eat your food, you transform. So they're just still eating while they're transformed then?
Maybe it's like Digimon where you got to stock the power and then you can spend it later.
I thought that's like not how this power worked though. It's like as soon as that they eat
this is
the
cherries.
I think that was the
But
first.
no, we already said that when they eat the cherries, they transform.
Right.
Well, like for the transformation sequence, that's when they transform. But like I think that they only have to transform.
So wait, all of a sudden they say
time.
like, "Hey, it's time to transform." And they put their power ring starts to glow or whatever, and then you just see like, "Hey," all of a sudden they're eating cherries.
Sure.
Out of nowhere. But there are no cherries.
Is that
they're cosmic cherries?
Is that the part of this story you want to poke holes in?
Yeah, pick your battles, dude.
I mean, like, I'm cool with it being like that, but maybe they could just, like, there's like, follow me on this. Maybe it's just food until you add the sauce. Like it has to be, steeped in the sauce of chaos in order to catalyze the transformation.
Steeped in the sauce.
Into a magical form.
We named some of the sauces before, didn't we?
Yeah, teriyaki, buffalo.
Well, what do you dip cherries and whatever else in?
Fondue.
Sweet and sour.
That was the last sauce.
Sweet and
or fondue. It could just be chocolate.
Fondue is the last
chocolate
sauce.
fondue.
Is one of the secret sauces of chaos chocolate? White chocolate. So one of the secret sauces has to be a dessert sauce, is what we're learning.
Yes.
So it has to be like white chocolate or caramel or like strawberry puree drizzle. Just some kind of dessert sauce.
It has to be chocolate. It's chocolate fondue.
Some kind of chocolate. Dark chocolate.
I'm listening.
You're on your phone, though.
I am on my phone.
Yeah, the only person who's allowed to be on their phone during the show is DJ.
I know, right?
Because he doesn't contribute.
Dark chocolate, why?
Not dark chocolate.
Why
Just
not?
milk chocolate. Dark chocolate's gross.
Yeah, but
Duh.
dark chocolate's
is
gourmet.
This is a highfalutin underground competitive eating competition.
That's not what the secret sauce of chaos is, though.
Yeah, let him tell you the lore of the secret sauce of chaos.
You weren't even here for the first episode, right?
It's dark chocolate now.
No, it's not.
It could be.
It's not.
It's
though.
new generation. Welcome to new writing.
Welcome to New World Order.
Yeah.
We're back in the last episode.
They have a wolf pack, and they only eat red meat. They transform into wolves. There's an idea.
Well, yeah, one of the villain teams can just be could consume what's that German dish that's just like spiced uncooked meat?
Wiener Schnitzel.
No. There's a German dish and it's like a big old rolled up ball of uncooked spiced meat.
I mean, I know what you're talking about. I cannot, for the life of me, think of what it is, though.
So they can just eat that and turn into a whole wolf pack of assassins.
Yeah, it's like Voltron, only meat.
Or they could just be putties.
All right, that too.
I mean, like the Tofurky Death Knights are actually the putties.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But
So are you gonna explain to me these secret sauces that apparently aren't fondue?
They're Dragon Balls.
Yeah.
They bestow the power to be magical and a girl. Or boy. Was any of that unclear?
Uh-huh.
If you consume one of the secret sauces of chaos, it awakens the chaos within you. AKA your food magic.
Okay. So why not be the dark fondue is the one that amps it up?
So are we doing like dark Dragon Balls to our regular Dragon Balls?
No, I think that we just never found all the Dragon Balls in the first season. Because it was like they're trying to find the sauces to make more magical children to fight the general. But they never find them all, but they still, they give them a good wallop. A good what for?
I thought we only said there were 7.
I don't remember how many there were.
Yeah, but, it can grow.
You ever read the Sonic comics? There was more than 7 Chaos Emeralds. What the fuck was that about?
Oh, yeah, there's
at least like 28.
There's a whole nother set on Namek.
That's on a different planet.
Yeah, okay. And who says that none of these food groups can go...
This is on Earth!
Who says that the vegetables aren't extraterrestrials?
There has been a recent science positing theory that cephalopods and mushrooms are a second meteor set of organisms. So the primary meteor that brought life to Earth was most life, and then a second meteor came later, and that's where mushrooms and octopus come from. There's not no science behind it, but there's not a lot. Basically, they're like, these things are weird. They're probably from space more.
Spit all over me.
I'm sorry.
Holy crap.
I got that Ricola going.
It's disgusting.
Ricola.
Hope you're not sick.
I'm not.
Okay.
He's not sick, I can confirm.
We're not.
Are you trying to do my sound? I don't know if you did it.
Not even close.
Don't worry. You can just cut all of it out, or isolate it and put it in other places. I don't really care.
There's your new intro.
No.
No. I meant intro for this show.
Yeah, just use it for every time we
stuff.
talk about transforming, because I know we reference transforming as like a Better Man thing in the first episode of this.
Yeah.
So that's just the Better Man eating sound now. It's basically what it was.
Remember to talk into the mic when you... Okay. Gotta get away from him now.
I mean, you can get away from him, but you just gotta stay close to the microphone. I see what you're doing, I don't like it. So how far does this competitive eating scene go? Because they're eating their way through the ranks of the food pyramid to defeat them.
So they start off against... So yeah, they're just fighting the other food pyramid groups, right? They're not actually the representatives, but they're not actually eating those because that doesn't do anything for them.
No, they're not eating. They're fighting them.
Or are they eating them to fight on their own turf?
Correct.
Well,
because they're fighting at a disadvantage.
Or are they just like? Is it just like a situation of like episode like?
Well, okay. The challenges. The Fight Club thing can still happen, but I think there should be actual eating challenges designed around each of the 5 or 6 food groups.
So you're saying that when they go up against
they
go up against each faction, it's not necessarily an actual fight.
No.
Sometimes
it's more like a puzzle.
Sometimes it's a puzzle or an eating contest where it's like you have to eat
it's a
this
physical challenge.
You have these 2 pitchers of water and you need this exact amount of water, but neither of them have markings on them, but you know how big one is.
But
so do the science puzzle. Also drink the water. That's basically what you're saying?
Kind of.
Okay.
Why not?
I don't have a good reason why not. I just try to make sure I understand.
Do you get it?
Yeah, I think I get it.
Are you sure? Because I don't think so.
Sometimes they're going to fight, but sometimes they're just going to...
They're going to do a physical challenge.
They're going to lock eyes and see who can...
It's like Survivor.
See who can eat more spaghetti without using a fork.
Yeah. And the main boss is Richard Hedge.
What?
Nothing.
Then Jeff
who
Probst is
eats
there.
the most spaghetti without a fork? Exactly. There's the pasta challenge.
Is that the grain
It's
challenge?
it's one giant noodle, and you have to get to the end without it ever breaking.
Yeah.
How do they use teamwork to overcome this challenge?
They all slip.
Well, they got to hold the noodle.
Yeah.
For who's eating it?
I don't know.
All of them. They all have like it's like a line.
Who's it funniest if they eat the noodle?
Well, since it's one big thing, do we make the twins do it?
Of course we do. We have the twins do as much as possible. They're the ones that are gonna sell the body pillows.
So wait.
Oh,
So wait, are we just to be clear, are we constructing a situation where during the without breaking a noodle consumption contest, the twins have secretly started at both ends of the noodle? So, Ray, you've put us on a collision course to incest with this plan.
No,
I just want you to realize...
No, I'm not saying they're on both sides of the noodle. I'm saying they're on the same side of the noodle.
How does that make sense?
They're on opposite... They're on, like, they're facing on opposite sides of the noodle.
They split the noodle in twain, and then...
But that's still breaking the noodle.
Fine. Then you make a better...
No, they didn't cut it all the way down.
Let me be clear.
They just started.
They
started chopping away.
This is an anime that's a sequel to another anime. We can do the Lady and the Tramp noodle trick. That's fine. I just want to be clear that whether or not that's what you were suggesting.
No. I was suggesting that
because we got twins, we might as well make them kiss.
No. I was suggesting that their faces were on the opposite side of the scene. God damn it! I need something to draw.
Oh, we need to get Eric's whiteboard.
No, I can't use the whiteboard today.
Okay.
Why?
Because it's still got all that stuff on it that we need for other stuff.
Oh.
It's still got all those mermaids on it.
Like. Okay, hold on. Okay, this is number
I
one.
thought you were going to ask about the mermaids, and I'm like, I can't divulge
that. And then there's a noodle in between, right? Mm-hmm. And they chomp on it like this, and then they slide along it. Because they were forced to do the challenge.
Ray, that's not how food works. That's
how
that
food
doesn't,
works in my world.
That doesn't count as eating it. What are you? Or are you saying that like the one licks it so that it goes down smooth for the other one? That doesn't make sense.
This is the world of anime.
We're on the first challenge.
We don't have to go through every challenge.
All right, there you go.
We just need to establish there's challenges, and then one of them apparently involves one noodle.
Yeah, it's one wine noodle made by the Cooking Wolverine dude.
We'll just put Ray in the kitty corner for a second. DJ, are they starting at both ends of the noodle? Is that the plan?
Am I in the kitty corner? Why am I in the kitty corner?
Because you're not helping.
No, they're on opposite ends.
And I veto that.
Ray, you're in the kitty corner. You don't get a vote right now. So
I wanted to be with Ray and like say that they're on the same end of the noodle, but there's just no way to do it.
But there's no way to do it other than Crash Course to Kiss Your Sibling.
Exactly.
And it's anime, so that's fine.
Yeah.
It's like
chaste.
Right.
It's pure.
Exactly.
Don't at me.
At him as hard as you can. Oh.
God.
I'm going to say this right now, just to get this out of the way for the noodle fight. It's marinara sauce. You could put it in the comments as many times as you want. We're not putting Alfredo sauce on the noodle. That's too far.
Oh, no.
All right. Do we want to establish any of the other challenges, or do we want to jump right to the end?
So we have our other food groups. Mm-hmm. We have veggies, fruits, dairy, junk food.
I dread discussing the vegetable challenge.
Meats.
I think meats is a fight.
I feel like I'm missing another one.
Dairy.
No, I said dairy.
Did you say...
Sugars, dairy.
I said junk foods.
Sugars, but...
Sugars are junk.
We're getting off track.
Yeah, vegetables, grains, dairies, meat, fats, and then sugars.
Whatever. Pizza's a vegetable. The world's upside down. Consult the pyramid. You'll know this to be true.
Okay, so they go through each of these food challenges. We don't have to scope them all out.
Absolutely not.
All right.
It's impossible to know how long this episode is at this point.
Yeah.
Because of all the fucking editing we're going to have to do with it.
But does Colonel Sanders come back at the end?
Did we kill him in the first season? Or did we just give him a good what for?
I think we gave him a good what for.
So is he coming back as a cyborg?
Cyborg.
Absolutely.
Now, do we want him to be a villain they have to fight, or do we just want him to be like, he's still alive?
I think he's still alive and they're chasing him down because he's still looking for the other sauces of chaos.
Is that still record? Okay.
Every time it happens, my heart stops.
That's that little thing that's saying, hey, we're taking too long this episode.
Yeah.
I forgot exactly what you just said.
I forgot what I just said.
Holy.
You said we're not fighting him, right?
Yeah,
but he's like he's the stinger ending. That's like we rebuilt him, we made him better, and he's got his own little like microwave oven chest now.
Yeah.
Like he's his own magical man. He can shoot microwaves to destroy their good food.
Is he junk food?
He's like the stinger for the third season.
But is that like what his group has to be junk food, right?
Well, he was tofu.
He should be.
Oh, he's tofu. He was gross food.
He was
icky food.
He was the aliens. He is the foods that don't belong on the pyramid because they what not food.
The stinger. I mean, if he's going to be brought in as that, like, then what is the actual end?
I think that the real villain is probably junk food. Like, because they stand atop the pyramid.
Correct.
So the final battle should be with a junk food enemy. Do you guys want to pitch it before I tell you what it is?
Because Eric already has it.
Go for it.
No. I don't.
No. Go for it.
I don't have it for sure. But like,
Is it
if
ice
the
cream?
final boss stands at the top of the pyramid, it's gotta be a evil lowly girl with ice cream clothes.
I knew it was gonna be ice cream.
It has to be ice cream.
And she has a giant spoon as her weapon.
She has a giant spoon as her weapon. It's got a witch motif.
was
You got
her
an
whipped
ice
cream
cream
the whole
cone pointy
time.
hat on the top.
It was her whipped cream the whole time, and the Cherry Twins were fucking double agents. Oh, shit.
I mean, like, we could do that. That's not bad. It's 11th hour.
I was thinking about that this whole time, like when we were like saying like they're going up against the food thing. I'm like, but the cherries are sweet. Like they're going
So wait.
they're like chocolate cherries.
Yeah, but
and
they like
wait,
play, they like
does
play it
that-
off as like
does
this
that-
is actually good for you because it's like
because it's
low-fat
cherries.
yogurt.
Does-
But it turned out it was maraschino cherries.
No,
It was
but
maraschino.
seriously, does that mean that the chocolate was a false sauce?
Correct.
It was never a sauce of chaos to begin with?
Totally.
And they've been played for fools?
Yeah, so they locked away.
What a twist!
They locked away all the other food
Half
groups
chocolate,
and then
half
dumped-
vanilla.
But they brought
Don't
all
laugh
the
at
food
that.
groups into one place so they could get rid of them all, and then junk food can take over, and that leads into the third film.
So this is like
where
an
Colonel
insert.
Sanders is like, "Nah, my chicken."
So this is like
You know,
a.
it's like-
Third season.
So this is like a third faction then. Like it's a secret insurrection among
Yeah.
the food pyramid.
Correct.
Okay,
Like a coup d'etat junk.
I'm on board with that.
I think that's pretty.
I think
creative.
we accidentally may have done this one.
Yeah, I'll just be cutting out 20 minutes of silence, so it'll actually probably end up being cohesive.
Yeah.
I mean, like it wasn't silence, but we're definitely cutting out 20 minutes of that.
Yeah.
Yes, please. Can you tell us how we're naming this?
Well, it has to be. I don't think a name applies to this one. So this is a sequel. It has to be Beautiful Buffet Brawlers, and then.
What are the odds that it's less than 3 words?
10 words plus. I was
a beautiful buffet brawler, but then.
Why do we always put the I was at the beginning?
Because that's what it says. I was ...
Well, that just means there's something after I was.
But there's no. It's not ... I was.
We could do what we did last time we did a sequel.
Also, I was is the start of a sentence.
And just skip the third hat.
What did you say?
We could do what we did with the last sequel and
Yeah,
skip
that's what I'm
third hat.
saying. We should skip the third hat since we have a sequel.
Okay, well then we need Beautiful Buffet Brawlers.
insurrection. No.
Our second course, man.
Yeah, I know.
Second serving.
I mean, like second course is good,
Yeah.
but like
It was like Sugar or Food Wars does the second plate, third plate.
second half of Stardust Crusaders is Battle of Egypt.
You got me there,
I'll just be like, because we got Food Pyramid right here, so
but it's underground.
No,
it's not literally underground.
I meant was like, because you all had that magical and supernatural things, so it could be part of a different, like the upside down type deal is what I was.
Well, it's like
earlier.
What was it before?
That's why I made the Spirited Away spa house reference type deal.
Well, it's like how in the first episode or in part 1 of JoJo there was Hammond, and then it became Stans.
Yeah, but then it became Hammond again in part 7. Not really, but it did. It didn't.
Fucking spoilers, what?
I don't know. I haven't gotten to part 7 yet either.
Like I said, but it didn't. But it did.
I'm still stuck on Sky High.
Dude, just fucking skip Sky High.
I know.
Just skip Sky High. Once you get done with the Sky High fight, part 6 just goes.
I mean, it went up until
you guys
Sky High.
You guys, we did it.
We did it. Would you guys watch this?
Oh my god, would I watch this? This is so stupid. I love it. This is exactly my kind of dumb show.
I would say I would definitely watch
it. I like food.
As long as they don't As long as they don't change the art style to be based on the light novels in this season, I'll still watch.
So as long as it's still anything
some inside
not
baseball. No, I'm just throwing some shade at High School DxD.
Yeah.
As if it needed some more.
Still mad about that, huh?
I'm not mad about it. I just sure haven't watched it.
Eric, sign us off.
Well, this has been another episode of Animaybe on the Tuesday Club channel. If you liked this episode or hated this episode, let us know in the comments. And if you have ideas for stuff to put in the hats, you can let us know in the comments, or you can send it to our email, which we have set up specifically for this purpose. And that email is DJ.
The Tuesday Club, KLUB, @gmail.com.
One more time, just because I'm hearing impaired.
The Tuesday Club, KLUB, @gmail.com.
A lot of people said, don't put pears in your ears. And I said, nah, it's good for this joke. Good night, everybody. Tip your waitresses.
Hearing impaired.
Special thanks to Ray.
No thanks to Ray.
I'm special.